Hello, I'm Beck and this is Josie. We're from Newcastle Speech Pathology and we're just going to have a quick chat with you today about teenage and young adult social skills.
So Beck, what do you mean when you say social skills?
So social skills can also be called pragmatic skills, and they are the skills that we need to succeed in the conversation. They change a lot across the lifespan, so the skills that we expect of a 2-year-old really different to the skills required when you're a teenager or a young adult. Lots of my clients, when they come in, they want to know how to make friends at school or university, or make friends in the workplace. They want to know how to answer a job interview question really well, how to get into the workplace, those sorts of things. So we work on those skills.
Great. So do you have any tips on how to work on some social skills?
Yeah, sure. One of the most common things that people talk to me about and say that they struggle with is awkward silences. So they'll get started in a conversation and they'll have maybe 1 or 2 things to say, and really quickly the conversation falls to silence, which can feel really uncomfortable. So one of my favorite things to do is to teach a really simple question, which is just, what about you? So this question can be used in a huge variety of ways. It's a really easy thing to remember. And it puts the conversation back in the other person's court. So you're not the one having to think of what to say. So the way to use it is to say something that's true about yourself and then follow up with what about you? And you get the other person talking. So you could do that by talking about what you're going to do later today. So after work today, I'm going to go home and have dinner. What about you? Or it can be something you like I really enjoy playing basketball after work. What about you? And that way you sort of get the pressure off yourself. You don't have to talk as much anymore and you get to know the other person and they can keep the conversation going.
That's a really great tip. What does therapy look like?
Therapy will be really individual, depending on what stage of life you're at, which areas of skill you want to work on. So like we mentioned before, there's some linguistic skills we can work on. So maybe we'll be working on vocabulary or ability to recall words quickly. Maybe we'll be working on formulating questions so that we have things to keep the conversation going. Maybe we'll be working specifically on how do we answer a job interview type question. It just depends what your goals are and what you want to get out of therapy. And when you come to speak with a speech pathologist, that's what we'll be doing in our first session, is having a chat about what you want to achieve and working towards that.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been lovely talking to you today.
So where can I find more information?
Well, we recently wrote a blog all about this topic. It's got some other tips you can use right now that will help promote your social skills.